finally came, and again, hiding my address and trying my best to see it. Ta-da! My final copy. I finally have my copy, the final full copy. Can't wait to get into it and draw it and color it and test it out. Of course, I'm gonna put a video of it. Well, I've been going back and forth on between the stories I want to create and the of which month what month I should create it. I was wondering what I was going with that. Yeah. So I was going back and forth between it, and I wasn't sure which one I should not put on my. I should leave it on the bed because I'm going to use the table. Yeah. So I was going back and forth between it, and also I feel like should plan for the next 2 months, January, February, of what color pages I was going to draw for those months and create for those months. So yeah, I was going back between that, and I wasn't sure because I was thinking of this one story I was going to do during Halloween, but I decided to do the other story, and then went back to the original story. And then I was wondering, and I'm calling it story because I have no title for these. They're just thoughts and ideas. And so then I was like, you know what? I will do it February. I will do that one story February because it has romance in it, and do the other one because February, Valentine's Day. Yeah, and do the other one on Halloween. Keep the original one I was going to do Halloween for Halloween, because I couldn't fit it another way. Another thing because Halloween is scary. I mean, not Halloween, October, because of Halloween. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. And then I had this other idea to do this other story, and I was like, okay, how about I move the story I was going to do for December and move it. I wasn't sure where I was going to move it, but I was like, you know what? It takes place in summer, so I should probably do it in the summer. So yeah, so now I moved, and the other story I want to do doesn't have anything to do with Christmas, but I could add Christmas theme to it, so that works out. And then that's about it. And I said I got a plan, and while I'm doing that, I also need a plan. I think about column pages I want to do in January, February. So yeah. Lots, but for now I feel like creating. I didn't have time to write today. I'm busy working back to back. Maybe I'll try to squeeze in some writing tomorrow. But I feel like creating maybe because I watched somebody doing colors, talking about color theory or whatever, figuring out how coloring. So I want to do some coloring, but with gouache. And I feel like these are so easier to do the coloring because you can mix and match many colors with just 2 or 3 colors. Which is what I'm going to do for the illustration. I'm going to match up some colors for the illustration I plan to do while I'm at it. Instead of waiting to do it the day of. Just a little bit.
Understood? No.
Got an external drive and finally got rid of not only the memory off of my laptop, but also on this camera. So now I could record a little bit more and have a little bit more breathing room in terms of space and storage for digital storage. So yeah. Happy that. Also, I realized that I was probably supposed to record this week, but I didn't want to do anything this week. I'm not gonna lie. That's mostly because I've been wanting to get back into reading Yona. I forgot the name of the title, but anyway, I wanted to read her, the manga, and I wanted to read the latest chapter, but it's been a long time since I read it, so I've been reading in the beginning, and I've been so into it that I haven't done anything else. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just record something. If not today, maybe a little bit tomorrow, and record something. And I got to leave space, but I have nothing to record except this vlog. So I was like, you know what? Over the week, I'll try to record something, maybe during my lunch break, and edit it, especially since I'll be working from home full time for a while. A short period. And so I was like, all right, cool, I could do that. And then in between when I had to go out to work, I will figure something else. So yeah, here we go. And that's what I was thinking. And since I have a whole bunch of projects, I just can't not do Yona or whatever. So I wanted to start working on the coloring pages and the stories. So I had to do that because it's halfway through the month, so it's now time. So I have something in the beginning of the month, next month, and I don't have to keep, waiting till last minute. Because I finally posted the last chapters last week, and I was like, I want to get everything done at the beginning of the month, and then forget about it and work on the main stories, and then like that. And then at the end of the month, around the second or the first, depending on the project, end of the second to very last week, second to last or last week of the month, work on the next month. And I already have most of the sketches done because I've been sketching while working a little bit. Don't tell anyone. And I did sketch ahead of time from last time. Remember, if you remember that. So I want to do sketches for November, and I also want to do the sketching for the inking for next month. So that's what I want to do. That's what I plan to do for today, because I have been doing nothing. I was like, I should work on my projects. But I've been feeling motivated, and so I think that's what I'll do for the rest of this week and work on videos. So yeah, next week we'll see what it comes. We're gonna do a take 2 of that. Okay, so as for everything, my training's completely over. I finally officially finished my trainings.
Yeah, for things that are officially official.
So now I get to concentrate back on the stories, the main stories. Anyway, but before that, while I'm talking about that, I finished the coloring pages for next month. That's all completed. Also, I was preparing for tomorrow. I'm going to finally do this painting. This looks more neon light than I thought. Also, for the stories, I was working on the stories, and I did the layouts and the character design. So hopefully, I get most of that done by next week too. So my original plan was to do like a little thing where I do a little illustration or whatever, and I like talk over it. And I might do that later. Still might do that to get more in depth of explanation. But here's a quick synopsis, because I want to talk about this. I want to bring this up, especially after I just finished edit one of my last vlog videos, vlog 40. Yeah, that one. So, and I gotta get ready to work, so I'm just gonna like multitask now instead. Where was I going with it? Oh, so yeah, I've been really hectic now with 2 part-time jobs, which is basically like a full-time job. I have to rearrange my schedule, but on the bright side, the first job, the first one I had, it cut down the time. It cut down and increased the time at the same time. Like the number of times I had to go is cut down, and just I work longer hours on certain days. So now that forced me to like rearrange and rethink how I'm gonna like work my time. And to do like projects, writing, and especially I was way too ambitious with how much I think I could accomplish for like because I started doing these want to do these monthly little stories, a way to like establish myself and get out there, but also it'll be helpful if my family shared more. Not saying call them out or anything. It's just like no, it's like really like that, because I need people to share it for other people to read it, you know, and it's free. It's not like I'm charging people for it, so. That's my only thing. And right now I'm trying to make coffee. I'm tired, and I gotta go to my second job soon. So yeah, I'm rushing everything. What I feel like what I can accomplish and possibly have been accomplishing, working too. I'm like rearrange my schedule, and I will go more in depth of how I decide to rearrange it. But yeah, I've been doing that. I've been thinking how to do that and cutting down the projects into minimizing of what I could do. For example, instead of like doing like 5 or 6 coloring pages, because I still want to do those. I really like drawing those and making those. Instead of doing that, lower it down to like 2 a month, especially if I'm doing like 5 and 5 sets for one price point. I'm like, yeah, like maybe I should definitely lower it down to 2. It's still a lot. I'm still doing a lot. Sometimes maybe it'll just be like literally just 2 color pages for that month. Sometimes it'll be like, because for like the $5 charge, I'm planning to do like 4 to 5 pages for per set. So I was like, yeah, maybe I could like, you know, lower it down to, maybe just keep it down to, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm confusing my own self. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Yeah, instead I'm like keep it minimal to, yeah, there you go. So like 6 to 4, sometimes it'll be 6 to 4, sometimes just be 2 coloring pages per month. Yeah, like that. That's why I was going with it. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to continue working on my schedule, rearranging it, and thinking things over and through. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you're watching this now,